I have so much that I want to do. I want to be able to do, to be free to do, but I feel like I have no time because these are things that I want to do socially. But I'm not a social person, and it's hard to be social when literally you don't even know how to behave with the people that are social. So like, how are we gonna interact? There is no playing field which we can get to unless it's on a deeper level. Because I like honesty. I like to move with the real clarity. Like, I'm the type of person, I don't even know if we could even be friends. Because if I'm being real with myself, I'm going to be real with you. You may not like my real. Because the way I see things, you may be offended. I feel like it's the same way with others and me. Because the way I move, I'm not always in the right, you could say. In other people's perspective, I could be seen as wrong. Which I probably am wrong. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I say it depends on how I'm seeing things, because if I go into a store and I get non-fat instead of 2%, that's my own decision. Like, there's no one that could come around to me and say, hey, you got the wrong milk. You should have the 2%. And look at me like I'm goofy. That's not right. You couldn't use that. But in most other settings, considering that analogy, I could be wrong. And I'll admit that I'm wrong. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm not sure always where I want to go. I'm not sure who I want to be. I'm not sure where I want to see things and who it's going to be with. Sometimes I am sure though. Sometimes I feel like I know where I'm going. And I know it's not going to be somewhere close. I actively seek out vulnerability. It's not pretty, don't get me wrong. Like, literally, almost every time I'm in a social setting, it's very awkward. I don't understand how to mesh with other people or like behave in that setting, so it's very, very uncomfortable. But I'm working at it. I'm making the progress. Because if I can do that, even when it's close, then I'll be able to fully immerse and give myself that 100% when it's somewhere far away, and I can actually try and be myself. Because for the longest, I feel like I'm just playing partials, playing kindas. I'm not committing. There's no commitment. And in order for me to have that trust in myself, I gotta have a leap of faith. So, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna make that leap. Because I really, really, really need to make one. And I honestly feel like I don't want to take the leap here. Maybe I said that wrong. I meant to say, I don't want to have my leap here. Like, I want to leave from here. But I don't want to stay in this community. I want to experience what life is, because it seems so alluring, so what's the word? Engaging? Is that it seems like somewhere that you need to experience in order to be in. In order to do that, you need to be capable. So I feel like my main thing right now is to literally make sure I'm secure enough so that way I can go where I want to go, not just where I need to go. Now, it's not being rich as in having the money to do it, but I do want to have a lifeline. you have a lifeline of cash, you're alive. And when you're broke, you got no money, you're stagnant, your life is literally the same thing. You're not in control, you're dead. Now that's harsh words, but it's for a social reality. It's for a personal, loving, self-aware interaction with life and experience, where if you literally can't move, like, you have the capability to, but you're limited, you're not alive. You're making the best of your moment, you're surviving then. If you fully give up, then, I mean, you could say you're literally dead then. At least for that moment. But that's neither here nor there. I want to be me. As in, I want to try new things all the time. I want to work with people on how to become better. I don't want to have my time sent elsewhere so that I can get a measly check to work a little bit on my interests and goals, while spending massive amounts of my time, my youth that I will not get back, in factories, in companies, in boxes that do not care if I live or die, that do not have any responsibility for my well-being except as an employee. It's just another label, man. Now you can see the duality in both of it, but we're not here to empathize right now. I'm just saying what I want. I'm gonna be for real. Not even gonna cap. I'm not gonna wait any longer to decide on what I need. What I need to be, what I need in my life, what I need to see, what I need to feel, what I need to say. The fact that I don't feel independent, I don't feel safe, I don't feel secure, I don't feel confident, so I seek out materialistic things that won't go away, because I feel like every time I end up in a chance for it, it's fleeting. I want to be who I need to be. No way else out. Now that comes with a lot of pressure, because for the things I feel, for the things I see, and for the influence I want to be able to share with others, means there is no backing out. For there then is social death. And that is a living hell. So there is also a growing conflict within me that is asking me, do you take this chance in your life, this whirlwind of time, and run with every grasp of who you are in this moment and who you're going to manifest and just generate into this world? Or do you find the security and peace that is known by many? It is not always bad, depending on how you want to live your life, how you're willing to see things, what sacrifices you want to take. Are you running the final lap of that 4x4? Are you passing the baton? It's the question. Are you planning to pass the baton? That's a real question, and I'm not sure if I'm able to answer that. Because I want to see some cool things in this world. I want to be a race car driver. Like, I really want to get out there and just go like 220, 250, 300 miles per hour sometimes. I want to go do cool drifts. I want to see the mountains. I want to see some of the crazy roads out there. I want to be a part of a life where literally you're seeing every moment, and then you're not going to see that moment again. So you're literally living right there at the very seconds of time. You're vibing with the evering essence of your heart. You're filling your world with everything that it's supposed to be. Now, I'm not saying that you literally have every perfect moment, but every moment is yours. You know, that's the main thing. I want to be able to continue this journey of vlogging. I want to continue learning new skill sets for just social interactions, understanding psychological things. I just want to learn more and more and more. I want to continue my life learning as a student. I want to continue my life in practice. I want to be active in things. I want so much for the world that has nothing to do with money, but it is the main barrier that is blocking me from going towards the dreams I desperately seek. To find the people that resonate with me. And now I say it's money, but I also say it's fear, because at the same time there are people that are in the same position as me, if not worse, that are doing exactly what they want. That have the utmost faith in tomorrow, in themselves, in that moment, that they're going to continue. Or I wonder along, how long will the road last before the tracks fall off? How long will I wait and pretend like this life is what I need? Until one day, I come to a stopping point. And it's not a stopping point set by the world. It's not a stopping point set by society. It's not a stopping point set by any social person or social community. It's one that was stopped by myself. Because I thought that this was the end of the tracks. Oh, I made it. Like there was a destination. There is no destination. It's the ever-expansive experience. It's the journey. It's the interaction. It's the emotions resonated and felt throughout the entirety of life. It has nothing to do with working a job or making money to sustain some type of meager living. This is not it. For what kind of education? For what kind of meaning? It's all just puppet play. And I will no longer be stonewalled, redlined, whatever you want to call it. And I will find a way. Not just for me, for those like me as well.